Na Bono region radio stations Mako bese edu enum 15 radio stations ena womo ebefa oko enkran kwanta 2 radio stations ebefa including Osikani and afei Ensonoma Gift FM ebefa ewo Doma ahinkro and afei Doma FM enso ebefa Brekum Shalom Radio Time FM for befa ewo time na afei womo afanso ewo Tachiman Akina FM for so ebefa enra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekokasa ewo Akina womo so ebefa ewo ho na afei uko eye drobo ene mpatamu so a 2 radio stations ebefa ewo ho uko Sampa ene so womo ebefa ewo 2 radio stations Arenti radio station dodo na ena womo epeke ewo Bono region we ene ahafo empanimfo mo wo ene DC amanyoko no dodo na apie. I could see the former youth and employment minister and currently MP for Doma East Honorable Vincent Upon Asamoah and empanimfo dodo na ena womo ewa hase Facebook no eye Moonlight 102.3 FM 102.3 FM Facebook no ena ebekoso live 1-on-1 with the former president John Dramani Mahama and it is so na yama me ba panyini enso edi nechi na ono so ebeka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ho na fe yedi enkomo. Thank you to sir yeto aba ewie ye ena ose one Bono ne ahafo mantam ewo aseda enentine ensem ben enene ebedi hu nkomo me pa chotwen na ye ne Ghana mampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama eni enkomo obetimi ahwe na wa like na wa share me ba cho comment bi anso obetimi ede afaso na fe yedi enkomo aha ene Moonlight no 102.3 FM anenti ya na wa share no enso ekoso ewo radio stations bebre said the medical aka acho no ensroma ewo enkran kwanta Gift FM ewo Doma ensroma ewo enkran kwanta sanso ena Voice FM ewo Doma ahinkro Shalom ewo Brekum Jinyame fonso ebefa Time fonso ebefa ewo Time FM na Kiss FM fonso afa ewo Drobo Anidaso FM ebefa ewo Japekrom Sampa eye Jinyame Chine no eye adwuma Facebook no eye adwuma enenti ya na wahye no enso aha animal light no 102.3 FM yenhwe omampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama yentie na bakwasem kakra from the basic ekopim presidency ne wakoye former Kwame Ejako ewa ha Facebook no eye adwuma ene yebedi nkomo fanesanka wunya no 1-on-1 to say de ne yenya no 1-on-1 na me ne di nkomo ya edien asem nanka obebusa beba cho ko Facebook 102.3 na o like na o share wi a na o de o comments no so atodwa na o de o suggestions so atodwa Sanso ena Kingdom also efa ewo Sunyani. His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama Eric Ajay also appeam ewo studios ha me bacho yewo Isbet anenti aha ena yewo pretty ye free Moonlight FM premises at Ronie Road to say yewo Isbet just opposite the Regional Coordinating Council. Na enche ajako de yebeko na bakwase numu na fe yahwe the basic school Kwapin tertiary from the constituency as an MP na fe yadru presidency as a former president na yedi enkomo aha any moonlight no 102.3 you can start so ode o comment ede ebeba obeka ya emra his excellency former president John Dramani Mahama na oyo mampanyine no enema bebre ene ensem bebre ena yedi enkomo abato bremu no okay say the former president John Dramani Mahama eba Moonlight FM radio station odi kan ekasa so na de twato ewo den Bono ahafo ansana ye koto aba no eye Moonlight FM ena yasanso ene no edi enkomo ye to aba wie ye the first radio station in the Bono region a one abonofo edi enkomo eye Moonlight 102.3 FM. I had opportunity Emma Meneno edi enkomo. I've also gotten the same opportunity. Can't see my management. Na edi enkomo one-on-one with the former president John Dramani Mahama. Nti fafidie no to Moonlight. Fafidie no eto enkran kwanta na ode atoto baby a enti Shannon so medical catcher was say stations no do na na wo mo efa enti ebedi enkomo se ajako wa krado a yenhwe na yeni omampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama ne ho abakosem kakra ajako
Kwabra
boko de
nyame ade a chame ahoden wom adom ne experience no na so wahu ne ade patapa kakra ka ho
definitely
afi yakoya nim kakra
sure
ane anunti your number one authoritative reliable radio station ewo Bono region Moonlight 102 point the blinking number 3 kasa fidie so na roba iwutie yamo achibie na afi yamo akwaba dawase se wo kasa fidie no egusua edaha na kwabra onim se de ade achi a ye de ne ye nkomotwetwe ye de ne de ye nkomotwetwe ensem ahia na fa Ghana ho no na ya baba mu na ye de nyina ede abre ya tifo na ye bekọ na fei ye de former president John Dramani Mahama ne won sensem kakra ede ababonten kwabra onim se gonjani se onim sa onim se former president ye gonja de shia
oh yes
gonja de shia
the siliku zongo
ya ogina ne nanso bra ne hu atumi se bemanie John Dramani Mahama ofri bole in the Savannah region
sure
I say ya cheche regions ne mu no na e WhatsApp bole no ye de kokoshe Savannah emu aho ena ene sisi ya region no e wo ya chese ye be kase we call the northern part Savannah region ena John Dramani Mahama efi na ye wo no wo Damango Daboya constituency in the northern region
Damango
Daboya ene ye wo no Daboya so what you say ena ye wo no na abakosema hodo a efa papa yi ho ne jumadi ahodo aba bedi Ghana ha no edanso esombo
sure
kwamna wonim say ono ane first president yawo no after 1957
yeah sure
Ghana president nyina ono ne president after 1957
Ghana nya ne fa hode awie no na wo mo no to asase ne so
rade ene de ne ba Ghana asase yi so ya chese oba be di adwa na ono nso ane first vice president our Ghana your history mu
sure
oba be ye president
sure
ono nso ni first president na we vice president ba be ye president you to ne so aba bi
sure
ebisi da ono nkwa anti this says a lot say as a kwan bi so no you can say why lucky and as why privilege because wafa abrabo no mu ni asetena ni mu de was say nipa fam we be ka say we die emu bia ma no wafa ni nyina
sure
da ho kama pa edi ma former president John Dramani Mahama na kwabra oko school kakra achimota horo ko ni basics na oko University of Ghana so Moscow Institute of Social Science. Waware ne papa din so de Emmanuel Adama Mahama na ne mama so de Abiba Naba na onuanom Ibrahim wo Alfred wo Peter na Malik ya oye ni nuanom wo honom enti we kire se papa no ya ni na abakro oba ye wo nuanom na u follow ni nuanom nso a wo mu nyina nso adi asetena yi mu wo mu nyina nso contribute to the betterment and development of our great country Ghana. Enti no papa no ya wo no 26th November 1958.
1958.
26th December 1958.
And for correction, be one will say Professor John Evan Fifi Atamos of blessed memory.
Yeah.
Now or ye vice president.
Oh yes.
And now obey president. In the history of NDC. And John Drama better. Sure.
Only first vice president. Yabekase oti Joshua. Na president na woteso no na administration inquiry ye.
Okay.
Until I'm using say first vice president. I say manfa you know
manfa shofo. Ndi I say emra na Rollins tie akonwa so no. Akwa bi tro ne ka achi nyamenku jeje. Na inki nasa. Na oye do. Enti bambofo bi hia no say he na wo nyamenku jeje na wote ase. Tama omubo ne kakra wie ye no. Ena o say oh me twere nyamenku jeje atamfo. Ena paint no esaye. Nti fa atamfo no hyeso.
Any moonlight.
Any moonlight no.
102.3 Kasafidie also and our Sugusu.
Ebacho moonlight no so Facebook no adwuma.
Oh yes.
Moonlight 102.3 FM. Moonlight 102.3 FM. Enti kwame to aso.
Eti number drew ya 9th November 1958. Eti yemdika kai and the first president Edema Ghana ya wono after independent. They say the problem is that team for better as
Sure.
9th November 1958.
Okay.
Until after independence 1957 and you won 1958.
Okay.
Meaning first president you won
after independent. Sure.
So what
Matthias here.
That is your no and abedi just honum ewa Ghana hanum. Now Osebo as president of Ghana from 24th July 2012 to 7th January 2017. Previously not served as vice president of the Republic from 2009 to January 2009 to July 2012. And then he took office as president on 24th July 2012, following the death of the predecessor, Nyamin Fanekra NCA, Professor John Evans Atamios. And Obedi Negra Ewohonum. And until there are a lot to talk about this man. He was once a member of parliament for Bole Bamboy 1997 to 2009 and served as deputy minister for communication between 1997 and 1998 before becoming a substantive minister for communication from 1998 to 2001.
Wow.
Teacher said, "Ora amambu no mu rank and file the channel
passed through a lot.
Wafam tino obi be say experience
from the electoral area, assemblyman,
yes,
and Afra from the last ladder to the highest ladder, presidency.
Yes. Ya say ene odi aba bedru babia wadri na yanka ya tie for mutie yen so say wutie ye wo 102.3 frequency no so a you can also join us on Facebook Moonlight 102. The blinking number 3 Sunyani ubetumi join na wo join so no mesra wo like wo like ya no comment o comment wi a no wa share na jumadi no atumi akoso na obi a wo ba bia no what to me anya a feel a share a view of what is happening at what Usbet Hotel live ena yede ni nyina edi firi wo eba kwabna na emze wo de
Mama share Facebook for no
comment for no
Dr. Don Blow. I say I'm Don Blow from Brimso ewo Apeusika. Na SK Fosu I say fix Sunyani airport now. Agufuado. T Kwame T Albert na say all that be down is illegal, but do all that I say the bempo. All die be die is legal.
Okay.
But do all die be die is a haram.
I'm Emmanuel Ames, so I was watching you live from Kumasi Atimatim.
Wow.
Kumasi Atimatim. Peter Kofi Brown. Ni Moonlight, no? Great work by management.
Yes.
And Albert Abatung Diba. Welcome, JM. I miss you. And then Bruno Fernandez. I'm also watching you live from Kumasi, Tanoso. Up and coming journalist. Please ask Mr. President for me. Why? Thank you, Tom. So these and many questions are, and also by Facebook are, you may be a former president. And then Tanka is JDM all the way. Rahina too from New Doma. So Utiena, you can join us. Facebook Live, Moonlight 102.3. Come on, Facebook messages in the bar. Fafa mwe na WhatsApp nswa ebi nswa baba.
Doma hin krofo so won se wo mo de hye wa ha. Enti messages in the bar na eba. Sankule and I say we are proud of you, Nana. Okay. We are proud of you. Nana. You do it all.
Okay. Okay.
But also the abano Nana, I like you are where.
Wow.
University of Ghana, main campus, Common Hall.
And Kojo Asare Bafo a champion. I'm watching you guys from Adenta constituency.
Adenta constituency. I would do Isaka Abdullah Oluman Fosla watching you live from Sunyani and Kwaben South.
Ansu Diabo watching live from Jaso Asante Achim. Jaso Asante Achim. Anna Jacob Deche said best station in BA. Nana Kwasi Listowell, or they watching you live in Jaso Asante Achim and
Fosla watching you live from Sunyani and Kwaben South.
Ansu Diabo watching live from Jaso Asante Achim. Jaso Asante Achim Anna Jacob Deche said best station in BA. Nana Kwasi Listowell, or they watching you live inside University of Ghana main campus, Commonwealth Hall. And also Edenedia back. Lawrence Aduko Abanga watching you from KNUST. Ima Adoma ex-president. Welcome to Bono region. We love you, Adoma. I'm from Sunyani or Domase. And then Edward Fojo says, good work done, Moonlight. Hashtag JM coming back again. Benjamin Nyamichenso said more fire. And then Ruth Upon and Chroma say watching you live from America. Sachi Kwame Patrick. JM, God bless you. I'm watching you live from Dubai. And this one is coming from Ahito Victor Enyam. Tuning in live from Tamale. Moonlight served me well when I did my national service in format between 2012 and 2014. Thank God you are still living up to the billing. Salute the lady president who used to host your entertainment program. Okay. Yate. Yamfa WhatsApp messages back home. You know, some far and from Tomla Mankran so and so Edenedia Edi Abba. I say, Jim, the nation builder and visionary leader has spoken the minds of Ghanaians who desire to defend their sovereignty and democratic rights. The NDC shall rescue this nation by working hard and being extra vigilant at all costs, at all polling stations to ensure victory. No more unanimous FC and the use of a certain black dictionary to determine the winner of future elections. Hashtag do or die in defense or Mother Ghana's democracy. And also, okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2. You can also join us Facebook Live, Moonlight 102 point. The blanket number 3 Sunyani. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. I don't think maybe I will be no. Kwabra me fa kwenya iso na me ma tie for mo hwe free Accra. Wo mo hwe free campuses ahodo Kumase, Tamale, Bono region ha, Bono East. Mo hwe free Oti, Volta. Mo from Savannah, Western North, Nina Sifunya, Yamamunya Ache, Emamo Akwaba, Edamasi, Sir, Mochusu, the #1 station in Bono region, Moonlight 102.3. We salute you and we say good morning and welcome to your super duper frequency and channel name Moonlight
102.3. Now His Excellency, former President John Dramani Mahama, na Yebedin Komo.
Yes.
And now Tachiman.
Yeah.
On the action ye akoya nsembebre. Do or die. Na Shadio. Me hwehwe me book mu na producers ebo ma chidom no. Do and die, do or die.
Yes.
This is the meaning.
Now, before class over, because I don't pay beside Joshua Campbell.
Sure.
I don't say, and young guy in Fama.
His
Excellency.
Yes. So, do or die. Thank you, producer.
Yeah.
A situation in which you must take a big risk in order to avoid failure. Do or die, no? First meaning, producers, Adaroma, I say, a situation in which you must take a big risk in order to avoid failure. Tibiabia obefasua obehwa se beya enkuguo pa fre ni enkuguo ene de esi wani so no onsa betimi aka no esese wo fa sa kwam papa no so requiring supreme effort to avoid the desired consequence of failure ade bi da wani so na ade ni bibi pese esi ano kwan.
Yes.
But as say ope bibi si sa ade na esi woni kwan na obi pese o mani si ano kwan no eye nema me ni do or die.
Enti wo hwe a house wa obudi kan my auxiliary meaning and a transitive nso was it to perform, to execute. Synonyms: accomplish, carry out, functionate. So what you say?
Good.
You call absolute and transitive was it to cause, make, and an intransitive so was it to suffice, and an intransitive was it to be reasonable or acceptable, and the transitive so was it to have.
Yeah.
So meaning a hold one neighbor oba no betena se a na fe ya bisa me se ono ni do or die no echiremu eben eno wo pese wo de ema Ghana for na Ghana for eti ase
Eji to abakosam no so.
Yeah, twaso nso a okọ was it to perform the tasks or actions associated with. So what you say? I don't see ni nyina ehonum na ehye.
I don't see for manyane ntie. So dey wo manyane signal no kire say His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama. Thank you, Tor, that the former president owes the people of Bono Ahafo, now Bono region. Enche, now His Excellency, the former president John Dramani Mahama, na watenase, na meneno edi enkomo, Shannon so, and Soma FM, Efa Ewa and Crown Kwanta, Gift FM, Efa Ewa Doma Ahinkro, Voice FM, Efa Doma Ahinkro, Shalom Efa Ewo Brekum, Time Efa Ewo Time, Kiss FM Efa Ewo Drobo, and it also Efa Ewo Japekrom, Sampa Efa Ewo Jinyame Radio, and I say Oko Eye Enkro, Ene, Baby Akanso Womo Efa, make us say Banda Ampi, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, Owaha, Ajagosa Okai 2020 elections.
Yes.
Parliamentary seat, you know. Woma ehwere ne woma ebedi wom ho no woma ehwere ndi ani ha be woma ebedi wom wo ye NDC MPs no woma na wa ha no Banda MP Honorable Ahmad Ibrahim Wenchi MP Haruna Seidu Honorable Doma West Niankasa Medium Vincent Opon Asamwa on a Chief Executive Officer Edema and Shroma FM Tai MP Honorable Adams Sulemana Germanov, Honorable Frederick Ahenkra, German South, Honorable Okofo Date. 6 MPs way, Womunina Ewaha, and national executives, Edema and Desi Amanyukono Dudona so Ewaha, regional executives, Edema and Desi Amanyukono Ewaha at appropriate time, no. Yebedo munyina edi
so na obeka say Sunyani municipal executives no so wo so dodo na so wa ha
sure
and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, former president the Republic enche obeba be di atenase na fi yene no abo enkomo aku mienu ebape kwabena yebe ne se meja ade amawo na fi woni na bonkomo na yahunu ense
ore akogran atenase afore de
yes
na chere say His Excellency agoda wachira me hwe de o wachi no yes kumfa yakum
na kwabra what's yazi
oba mebusa no kumfa yakum
I see. Reality answer. Oba be dia tena se Eric Jane so ewo hanom ye de no tadi nkomo pa.
And the survived accident victim.
I will give you the singular honor.
Yeah.
Now what they are welcome me Mampeni Dada and afi ordinary running mate.
Sure. Animal light in a 102.3 FM. Seated the running mate Matthias seated the running mate the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Sanso and Bambo Bia Sefata I say Empenifo Bambo for Eddie Emamino. Warm Eddie Ama on my left, the executive producer. Pa Kwasi and Otuamiso Kwame Ejako, the morning show host, Moonlight FM. The general manager Vincent Kofi. And the technical team no woman aye crado. Obetimi ahwen Moonlight 102.3 FM. Na yedi enkomo. Shaden so say His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama and ebedi nkomo. Obeka here in the campaign time. Yano no edi enkomo ewo Moonlight FM, the last radio station yano no ekasa ye ewo region we mu ansana okono. Na yebebo accept bi edi amount. Oshe yembosa senyankopon ye na dom. Na then 2020 owenia the first radio station obeba thank you tono na ebeye Moonlight FM. The radipe na oyenti oyeye. And I for say John kona kokko home. Eye radipa ebia John Sambra. Enti all sound so about say obeda still the first radio station as promised. And I was also about Moonlight FM. So oni yen eba be di enkomo na other radio stations ni na afa enti ya na wahye no ensom. And enti safei and our joining na Moonlight 102.3 FM. Anche na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na waba aba bedru na yedi enkomo ene anopai. Obetimi ede o comments or suggestion afa Moonlight 102.3 FM. Moonlight 102.3 FM. Na se wona onya akwanya ya locally in the Bono region. Ede na nka obebusa no se nyame ye na dom na se 2024 se oso bamponsu amusaya die na nka pese His Excellency former president onye emfama Bono region health roads infrastructure anadiana na ode o comments no afa Moonlight 102.3 FM na yedi enkomo ene anopepa cho yewo Eastbet no ewo Sunyani Fiapre Road just opposite the Regional Coordinating Council and Eastbet ewo udru ha da ode wani atre baby a wo mu pool udru ha pa security near tight wa ha pa until you enter by identification na enema nyina timi akoso ye hye so enche na the former commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces, the former president John Dramani Mahama na waba ababe piemu ewa hasi na yadi enkomo 1-on-1 aniti aha any Moonlight no 102.3 FM obetimi do comments no e de aba me ba cho wo mo fa ewo Ensoma FM Nkrankwanta Osikani FM Nkrankwanta Gift FM Doma Ahinkro Shalom ewo Brekum Voice ewo eye Doma Ahinkro Shalom ewo Brekum Time FM ewo eye Time Kiss FM ewo Drobo Adidaso ewo Japekrom Sampa ewo Jinyame Radio was Sampa and over 15 radio stations and one more seated I the former president John Dramani Mahama. Watana sentin komodi no asha sia anisa. The regional bulldozer so apiem baha enti yebehye nkomotwetwe no asena fei. Ebacho hwe Moonlight 102.3 FM na yendi enkomo. Your Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama. Your Excellency Akwaba. Boko there. We okay with the seat now to money there. And now do they buy? We are your own. Okay. And then young couple as what are they so efe parent nyame wadom a na wo kwa na we yama Vincent upon someone na anka ode ya mame kama ni beje ho pa Your Excellency, what shall say with a toll now before some person busa say we a sword cutting a commissioning a inspection and answer a Thanksgiving.
Yo, maybe I'm saying that I'm going to show you Thanksgiving.
A Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Say, Minia by Mugium. Normally, we are by Muana, sword cutting, commissioning near and Yoma Ecoso. And we Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but say, yeah, that. Obiase and a modern boy or mod bo at the tray. Okay. Prior to Abano.
Naturally,
it's a Thanksgiving. Yes, I say with the northern sector. You hear 5 northern regions, no. And now, and the Bono East, and Nyamiadom, Yabidru Bono region.
Okay. Naturally, you were not disappointed in the 2020 elections so far as Bono region is concerned?
No, we're not disappointed. Young winning, Bono. But I think that we share results now the share near 2016 we appreciated quite significantly. And that will be an answer. Because when you know and your democracy will be helped to advance our democracy. And there will be an answer.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Your Excellency, your name say what sharp probasi and ra in Yantia Oko baby and baby with me a brief on baby I'll call enough is this enough Yantis quine so.
I know the Nyamu region, I know your Bono East.
Okay.
And I know Bono East, drew your Babono East Monday in Yumre. Nti omo je awa wa tu na omo ko kire bibia ye beda. Nti anopa omo esan na enra ye ko ye breeding program send ye 9 o'clock and ye sha say ewie na ye ko chia zongo ahemfo what chiman na ye de ye nuanom muslimi omo chia e de ma omo and e down mo ase if you want to call Catholic Church, and near Kushia Catholic Bishop, but no ni home.
Okay.
But you be Jinan and Nemo, and Tinipanaji, a fair hour two. Yako and Puna, almost year mass. I just almost year service.
Good.
And Timuja service, no, Emma, ye be calm home, and on my hour two. Ye no more editing Kutahu, you know, and if you want no more mass, no so. And almost here, the almost a pa say Omunya sa Emreno, MIA. If you want to go share him for and local council of churches, such as a church, Assemblies of God, Pentecost, and near Kakahuna, Omone, I have for no a boom and almost transit, and you go share Munina, it's almost so me fa Queen, so I'm down massing. Ewie na ye ne party for so transit and ye ne omo kan party nsem ye da omo asen so and eja efiri ho e de ba chira ye gina chira kakra e de chia ye founder or ye nipa ba ko oka ho a omo sign NDC document 92 abra ye team party no oro oti emwa obi ani moti emwa complex Bono ha wadani ne krechi enti enra ejina ho echia ne busu na ye de bedru ha na dwe enra na dwo na anope ya be council
Your Excellency Mokwaba. Me pacho join the Facebook na the former president John Dramani Mahama watanase abona mane thank you to na yeni enkomo. Your Excellency, me pese yanhwe enfan free agriculture na yenwuram poultry na yenwuram cocoa cashew e be share the nation at large na wo Bono region there me de waba mikrum especially me bo poultry there na say me bo mikrum doma na yanhwe the way forward and enema e course so in your region
yo nedikan say ohwe Ghana the economy na kanina agric na ye nya Bofukasa Mebaka said the greatest contributor to GDP.
Sure.
If you say wo bubumwa you were agric you were services and a home kaka.
Sure.
Na kanino na agric and edikan and sana services and sana industry ne a home kaka. And so here and say MC agric and services asan into banking services, telecom services, and no and share its contribution to GDP and also change agriculture.
Sure.
But still, we share Africa and developing countries agric and employing for change any other sector.
Sure.
It's all the poultry, livestock, crops, fisheries, and employ more people than all the other sectors combined. And Abembia Bebaso, I was said Osha agric.
Sure.
Because we are not agric and Kosuya, the number of people that it will displace not at also. Now, Yanka poultry industry who here pa.
Sure.
Now she bronga half for her. Bronga half is one of the biggest producers of poultry in the whole of Ghana.
Yes.
Teachru Doma Mai.
Yeah.
All the young people have poultry farms. I just say Nkosia and Akoko and Nam near Nomaina and the free. And you say Bibia a camp poultry industry now. You are affecting employment. And then make us say Doma and yet Doma Ghana hanging poultry industry na sanity. We share yam wrestle and then why your ma poultry farmers no there and then Ghana Poultry Farmers Association Kasa. Nabusa omo and why your ma omo abra your war abemu. ye boy ye ma poultry industry no tumpong ene poultry industry na ye basa na wo hwe a omo main input mpo a eye ebro because ebro na ye feed no enti ye de ebro no na ye de vitamins ne keta school boys ne nyoma afra na achese ayem feed for poultry industry ene ebro untimento
no
na obeto edimpo ede na say wo koto ebro akoma nkoko enti amani pa bebre jai poultry you know because me know your poultry farm me know your 1,000 beds and above o say enkosia o ton no se poultry no edru bebe ebedru a obeton on yebium kopem say obehu say obetimi ahwe enkoko no because we hwe feed now the be man nkoko na na obenya efri mu aye enkosia na nam na woto ebro bottle back 400 and something cedis a wunya hwe ho so efa so bi ani so enti se aban anhwe an boho ban enye ya hwe here even local poultry na yenya echese SAV foreign exchange kakra no eno mpo ebehwe na echese enye ya na betranse na akoko no a ye di free approach eba no eno ana ye na betranse are enti o say ye hwe ne bon ho. But aside from that, we agriculture aban baye na ye ne Canada for ayen hihye bi a Canada for my is kebi say ye fan ko into agriculture because someone who say e ho na ye nipa ni bebre enya adwuma free na that is where the need is enti omo my is kebi say ye nya agricultural program ye wo mo an ye ya na e fi aban mu enti aban baye e no mo je ebeton omananso
okay
and on name of planting for food and jobs. It was originally a program that we were working on.
Okay.
A job mobile and it just came as a continuation. And on we are planting for food and jobs. And then we share planting for food and jobs. Make us say me no back home a farmer. Me were 19 siblings. Into poultry farmer womb, contractor womb, all kinds of Ibrahim, cement, industrialist womb. I have so many siblings. And I know what happens on the ground.
Sure.
Me know about a farmer. I say this year there's no fertilizer. And so no one at all fertilizer. And we share fertilizer, bottle back home, neboa. Then what do you expect to get? Normally we have 300 acres of maize. This year, we're reducing, with 80 acres. Or yeah, kakra 50 acres. Starting and ensuno early maize, ensuno man. And now also mututu normal ply bium. And also 80 acres. Nya nisika sonya or the fertilizer bit me a good son.
Okay.
And in Yakano, Nipa normally or 300 acres. This year, we're 80 acres. And it shows that next year, a combeba Ghana pa because planting for food and jobs, no, it has failed. Sika Canada for the Gumo asa. And I was say sustainable with money from the Ministry of Finance. So called Ministry of Finance also Sika be any home. And the prices of food and food crops is going up astronomically.
So
Oko Juma and then Oko tomatoes I say National Kwa agree 100%. National Kwa agree how many percent? And the idea a hard dream year. Now share regions to say Bono regional. Agriculture is the mainstay.
Sure.
Share cashew yet region.
Sure.
You can say so take cashew no not raw cashew also we export here. And so if you put processing plants here near processing, na cashew a year, woko supermarket na woko cashew, kitwe be away you ma say na autono.
Sure, the wedding.
Once you process it and you add value to it, what do you call brocha? Akwesi broni obeto Indian farm better cashew no raw or hot. How they call India? And then I'm processing. No they call US, UK, Europe. Now I'm a home fason. And I said we should put the processing capacity here. Send a bear, ya can process it now because you bring person or you know, yes, you had the beefy direct. Send a bear farm and also be a good price for it. We'll share your manifesto more. We wrote about the cashew industry and put it in processing capacity, especially in Bono and Bono East region. Because a Hana do know cashew no. I feel cashew for only be brain. Incentive being the horse on Becqua to take cashew no. And he go home. I was say odo asie ni ade ade o hwe by the odo bedo asie ni ade ade just say what the one a slogan abeda dan crofo free SHS get to am I feel agenda 111 hospital. And so we didn't call agriculture, so we didn't call industry, so we didn't call other sectors, so. And the thing is, when you now in the kaboom, Emma Nipani Yenipa. I think that Omonte agriculture and asset, Omonte PPRC. Once the foreign funding for people planting for food and jobs, SIN, Omankasa and Yadia a yomo priority, Omodiscabishim. And that is what has happened. Omo supply fertilizer, I fear train mono. ABC na yenchi omuka. And how do you expect them to bring more fertilizer? Near the buy in the Munchiaka. And Sikaba near Sandia Aquafa fertilizer.
See, Your Excellency, and I am Eddie and former president. Questions in the Buha is answer on one born a man say thank you, Tonti. We are sure say a do campaign time now. A higher son of Baba. And to me Busano. Into details or campaign time. Into Your Excellency, Mammy share cocoa roads. And this is said the Yakwan City and then ran out here Kunyaso. And she say, never cocoa roads on her knee. Said the Yuhi.
Nearly say, Osha acquire Ghana hanging now. Near the government of Ghana budget and then near friend road fund.
Okay.
Road fund say, O Davia acquire so now would do toll booth now chia. Says Ghana which are according to the road fund. Auto petrola, Sikebi or a Toby or petrol no so according to the road fund.
So,
and no one near the share acquire a Ghana hanging say new road, say acquire that ye maintenance bibiana and one and near suye. And they say, yeah, say, a bet chance on the team say acquain. And she finds she share for Bimba, Emra, because Oshe baby I took cocoa, and won't put a quina say a chain baby. Because I dare some Boma Ghana to say cocoa. Now, Obeko baby I took cocoa, can't put to me and country cocoa number. And the adjourn say, yeah, the Cocoa Roads Improvement Program.
Okay.
Nasa program no. Afibia ya the cocoa kwa amanonia. Ya koji sika free amanone eba.
Okay.
Na ide tua cocoa ekwafono ka.
Okay.
Na Abraham your office, yetimi koji be $1.8 billion eba. Eto de bia yetimi brosa. But yeton cocoa na yenya ne chance. And I say okay. And maybe I be just a cocoa syndicated loan yama. Yente be $150 million and not $200 million.
Okay.
And fancy in China. Now baby you do cocoa bia Western region bronga half 5 regions are your dog cocoa no. Yenfa insist your more coin. Send a bear a beboa ama your country cocoa naba, a binya coin pa, eso afa near country cocoa naba. Senebea, Sikana Kano, you bet me the CSA acquire other regions, no, any cocoa regions, no, so, because we have a count, I might CSA acquire. And the Adria a day cocoa roads program no buy. And the Asha say, when you are monitor, you are witnesses, Nabi contractors, new contract, some of these contractors, and you can say, Sa Quino, Yafama Ghanaian contractors on Kwan. Because near Pessi have built a young Crawford.
That's a kind of town.
Obroni Baba contract, not this can happen in the room. Near Pessi cannot Ghana. Into a bois, Emma contractors, Nibibri, to new trucks, machines near the other. And you share a Juma and a Kosono all over the cocoa growing regions. Now, major roads, no, now a Juma Kosono. I buy society, I buy for buy. I'm so being Jan a Juman to home. Don't be shame. And to be 2-3 years. Now, a quantity be a year, ya the gravel at Tosso. I can't see a debate quota better so, and you just a CEO. And a CEO torso, cars a fast so now, over sure I'm not quite say. And to a cover say, I buy J2 Muse, Cocoa Rose program now, you know, now Ankaya de Pa. I almost started say contractors no and some cost site and Koye Umujuma. Nature say, Sika, a chessay I say, na a donso. Omukofa and Crophobia some be audit Cocoa Roads program. It's almost $10 million to audit. Audit, you know, Uncle Sife. And one say, Sanko Yewe Juma. Sanko Yewe Juma. Na, we Sanyo Mano, and the ma Yamai Nunko anymore. Because we share Sikana, after ye here say, ye the bedroom baby, you drew ye na. Nature say, ya say, on my Sikanokwa. Because I care twice so. I can't quite be uncle you yache. I just said, Quino, ye you saw ye faso. On Safi, I was here, Sam, but near Pesicafu from now near ye de contractor and a canoe, ye try a car. Now, what share your contracts and so? Say, contractor ye, you man doing Chiana car. A Cobasa will be Chiana car. Interest we was so, I was a Chiano. And I just say, I'm a final war a year more than we would have spent if Anka yet was so. And no, and not Yama in Kachi because I'm buying food from a bank. Now, air cost and almost on Montiasi. Bay and fear me, do fear me, sir, and almost the best say no more year, your shame, young Hushi, Obian, Katashi, be him, and he was here twice. On the barber twice, no, now, at just a Nepona, which is schools here near E blocks. A B 4th floor, a be a boasso, a be a day, a dining, a pono bibia, a pononi bibia at Ashishim. So, as a over fat sa project now where we are. And there's a man boy saying 2016, that's a man boy, a brand new Musisa dino. That's a man boy, 27 cities, 30 cities. Sure. And there's a man a year drew 50 cities. Baby cry, bro. And next our projects, no case contractor, no go back, no go yen Juma. Uncle yen Juma at rates now or the Mao 2016. No, this was a year evaluation. Now, she has Sikana or the baby, you know, it will be almost as much as near or the Drew baby or Drew, you know. Okay. And she yan prior home. And you may be brave, we just, you know, kill ourselves. Anything our constitution, we are sure say I'm buying for a bar. And you ma brand that no air, no, almost no montoaso. And can they buy and you mother President Kufuor we continue them. Then can so be in Jan Juma. Contractor for a year Juma, so be and Coson and Yen Juma. Contracts are more awarded for Abreso, yet church your in Naka. And so by Nipa Owa and Omote Ghana ha Sunyani ha. Year Juma 2016, your mama a pencil. ABC na yentu omuka. If you say yes, contract no your mama na the mouth. Into make us say in Crawford Owa Mukuta certificate 2016 and 2021 yentu omuka. Into project now we no aka.
Kwai no say we are Ghana for na fa so.
Yes, near Faso, school near Via, Yan hospital near Via, Yan Ayarisa.
Your Excellency, Obo E-block CD, my concept, no E-block, no, not actually saying, I mean, the concept of
E-block, they say. Oberco secondary school, not what dining halls here, or classroom blocks here, or dormitory blocks here. Or administration blocks here, headmaster's office here. And they say, let's have a one-stop shop secondary school.
Okay.
And they say you see 4 floors, headmaster office be room, staff, teachers common room be room, toilet and bathrooms be room, 21 classrooms a room, laboratories room, library room, assembly hall room, BBR a wasa e block room.
Okay.
It be for 1,000 students at a time. And we now bet me a school in one block. And instead of saying, because I say, now you see, dime back one, you see, dime back one, you see, dime back one. We just do a community day school. And for that, on the bus special idea, on we are no more coffee.
Okay.
A bit of what you be see you know. A bit of what you been who said, baby, and for any free banner, or say, you hostel and our domestic, a better home.
Okay.
Send a bay and Quadana, almost free, our community, no, on bet me, I bet them a brad school woman. That was the concept.
Okay.
Nanyamiadum, the midwife of, schools, no, on a ticket.
Okay.
Nana, I'm designs to be Nana Jane. Saturday, I'm not a Minister of Education. And yes, be secondary schools in Nino. Because we have be districts, no secondary school.
Sure.
In Tankwadano, we JSS now. So, when you boarding school and co baby, nature say, Jai school.
Okay.
And it was even to help the free SHS thing. Because boarding school, no, the boarding, it is a year district that now when to me, uncle boarding school will be only school be our home. But community, day secondary school free. And you say, East schools, near catcher East schools, say you don't charge any fees. And you say the East school, no, at the district, and now the community, or call school, upon no coffee.
Okay.
And he will get his secondary education without any problem.
Okay.
One of the schools, Mekoye, school in Chrono, 1 mile away from the school. No, Mapon, say, North East region, Wapuli.
Okay.
And then I'm saying, Nankwadana upon a school. Ebi kuta bicycles, ebi nam from, and Omina, and Nancy Esa Kofi. It was beautiful. Omusha uniform near there. Into many or Henan Kasa also Odamasi. Nanka and yes, school year BC higher. And can Kwadani be brave, Omu GHS, Omu GHS or a crew home. So I'm passing and call boarding school and over transit no what's the fee. Now either said one wa for call a 4-man ABB. But this school never see one and Kwadani na a course school no. And that's the beauty of it. Oko baby almost a free SHS near their days. It is community schools and things that make it possible. But because we use a boarding system with a free SHS system, you have a lot of difficulties.
Okay.
Feeding near their thing now be a major problem. And if you have community day schools here, and for that work community, they'll have their school that they go to. Sunyani Senior High School and ABB. Into our Besim and National baby, now community day schools. Oh, sorry, I'll be called school no. And so, because of the lack of those schools, just a free baby or one no back Sunyani. And it puts pressure on the existing schools. Into everything you do with common sense. What I say?
Okay.
And it was common sense we're using to try and resolve the issue. Obi Baya, he will do it in 3 years. With the existing infrastructure. You are hearing said the existing infrastructure can't take the numbers. Into the gold track, green, gold, then. Now say, I say, Omomoko, now say, yes, almost I'm refugee. Because there's no food to even feed them.
Your Excellency, Patrick Facebook, Yane Ghana Mampanyini, Edada, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, and AD Enkomona, your Moonlight. 102.3 FM. Thank you, Tor. And Igusua, Yeshe, and Yamano. Your Excellency, Oka e block, you know. Okom Yami Kurum Dama Hinkra, Asansu, Ebi Esio, Kama. Samre Shingudem. Bimo say, Usisi sa e blocks, no she would Uyi sa 7 now saying.
1 minute. 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 1 min Ghana is a growing community.
Okay.
Why should Sunyani 20 years ago, not Sunyani way. And then we should be a Sunyani drawer. Would you imagine, say, 20 years before Sunyani be drew?
No.
Maybe secondary school, Ghana school. You feel saying Nkrumah, Eddie, Kosi, and Rim. That's what we thought. My school, Anka, Ufi Tamale, because secondary school Tamale. Ufi Tamale, after Catholic Church, the only other thing is and the Tamale Regional Hospital, and no a champion the base here.
Okay.
Ufi Tamale Regional Hospital, could see Ghana school, baby, I school one. Obeka say you Rim. And then Ghana school assassin. Yan 2 wall and 1 secondary school no one. Anka ye see dying up the pin baby a dormitories. And here now because in room. What they call Sunyani Abontin so na see dying here. Now man 5 years. Now she say yen be trying who share.
Sure.
And so can say in room saying.
His Excellency, former President John Dramani Mahama. Thank you, Tom.
School.
Okay.
Ope baby a quiet. You see school and see room.
Okay.
Especially day school. Day school, see day school with Kroma. Aquadan PA not with rec room. Until you take it out a bit. And I have for no and the Maya assassin. You see a basic secondary school amount. Until Maya assassin. Assassin no Abayan Jacka. Chrome Hoffo and the Maya assassin.
Okay.
Until baby a Maya assassin and you see on school mount. What I say?
Me va chameta say Excellency.
And upe school baby a hoye ding obia enye. And sometimes school no enye crow back there. It's every 2 towns. And sometimes with the chronicity and finfi baby a croy any croy obia betimiaba. Because say distance a walk cronin term no 5 kilometers. Now, what the school no could see Kroba Kumwan. Let's just say we move 5 kilometers and also Mutra at the back. And so what they see in Fifa, where the 2.5 kilometers were, where the 2.5 kilometers were. And schools be designed to be based on near a sefata.
Okay.
And based on Bibia Ahimfununya Assasimai.
Yane Ghana Mampanyini Dada, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Thank you, Thor. And I did Encomono. Your Excellency, the person yen share needing common for region way more teams or achievements on education, health, area, yemfa ensure and one ensure ayanum.
My name said Nana de Viveka about schools now. Because she was the architect.
Okay.
Uyana Maka near Ubusameno.
The running mate and the former minister. Ewo Omampanyina yene edi nkomo na mamu esuo. Ena edi nkomo ewo eye education ena for health ho.
Medase na michio bi anso a.
Pacheba.
Medase bebre na michio bi anso wonya adaje echian etie yan no pay. Mboa ne de fa na dewa His Excellency wa ma no. Kakra me de beka ho ne say secondary school aye o Ghana ha no. Se ya chemu mienu. Ba ku ye junior na ba ku ye senior.
Sure.
And part of the argument ne say junior no utimi call no day. But after your trim so do senior and they say your body. And when you say baba na say. You say you be no obi asabi or the better transfer boss and they kaka ho. Wo no board na eye. Na mamu nya nko board no na be ko day a. As I say no so di mu.
Okay.
Now show your history of performance and so na in the day school so be here na nko so papa. It's a no so ye hu pensem you say e de be ya na wo ho ntina. E ma mo fra no mo ko dey mu. Wo mutimi e bom ho modern te say wo mo ko boarding no. It's a no ka ho na e concept no e baaye. Said ya ye wura chirechire mu no. E ho no bibia wo ho. E say bibia wo school ho a teachers no kwa adwuma wo mo nya academy de be kira de bibia de here abofra bi ani ho a Ubaka on the Oko Day School, just so one home day.
Okay.
And I face Uka says Simuremua. I said they watch it. The University of Ghana. Share shots and never not present Nisi. Sabi Adentanum near the 90% or it's would the infrastructure enter Sapa, Ubie, baby, a walk. It took us a while. Ubaka say, school be a man of bus. The same tea the bus and a car when they say, it's me actually Quadano. Nanu Pono, any Ministry of Transport. And so, yes, she say, I a lolo buses na air banner. Yes, she say, be uncano, pan a bit me a chunk if you community no. I call school, no more pons or so, drama ba. I a lolo bus no so ye nejuma. Ye dear man say, on your no dear come. As a school bus no, a chamae. Nescations near dear. It's only a persist, son, the children nika na experiential learning in a baby room. Na just a school, no car, na so classroom, no library, no waba. Na de course won't put them on. And we moved there in our name, we moved there in our tears. A moved there at the Becas syllabus and who obey. Say, be an say a kakashimi. We are bufra, who's your cashew growing area. What do you know about it? Then into syllabus, no, yen is saying, never value income. It's a normal baby. It's e-blocks in it there, any e-concept. It is still very, very valid. Said there is excellency. I cannot. Or maybe anywhere or Quanima, or she said there may be no, but it will be a fact. And when they hear cratching BBR, it's a non my answer so ne vision, say young education, you know. Okay. On also Jinachi, and my yet translated into many practical things, including the proper training of teachers, development of curriculum, attitude, so many things are beyond the blocks itself, the intangible inputs into education. I'm not quality to cost. I mean, I'll be a person about Cosco Yadi. I didn't answer so yadi. A dear Ben over into Nabo Fanning Timinyadi. Into a normal baby, e-blocks in a bay.
May I say, His Excellency, former President John Dramani Mahama, Ebetoaso, na yedi enkumo.
Na ankani American say, say nipa de. I say nipa ne kamfo. Enye wana I say otrase. Eka ne awaye. Ne ayeye no, it's a matter of record. Our history so. Enti mo essential for. And I was say more comfort, I can say more say na more. But I know that in all sectors, so I can say education, so I can say healthcare, say road improvements. Make I say every district in Brong a half of some renone Brong a half region. Now roadworks koso. Most of the major roads now contractors is so don't we juma ye tuamoka. Osha education we're building more secondary schools. Schools under trees within the 8 years na Yawabem. We built 4,600 new schools across the country. I just say baby schooling na a dime for Abisiso ama and Kwadanenya school ni biako. Bronga Hafuha, we did one of the biggest water expansion projects in the whole country.
Okay.
Bronga Hafuha, the biggest. I remember that more than 300,000 people who did not have access to water. Yemomunya and Shu. Brekum water system. I mean, I can just name them. Small town water system, they'll be brave. Until Shu are here, no, be most of it under NDC Abainso, Abreso, and extension of power systems, electricity grid. Which are brought half most of the electricity we're enjoying, NDC Abreso. And yes, electricity expansion no. Into no money there be na me needless to her make me a kind say in the air. But me say more ankasa central form.
Na your excellency na pesanka me busa okra on wa breso. Na no ya te say a teacher for any laptop. Na person busa also wa breso then now you a teacher for.
I know.
And I'm a fan called professor.
Teachers and laptops. Mameno netihei.
Nanka ode 2 years ago. Now I have a curriculum no. textbooks mo penso na fe ya hwe we nso kakra dia mame
ono mpo na betimi aka kire
hani mame ntoma mama na fe ya hwe wabre so a teacher for motivation ana fe ya hwe and curriculum no a teacher for wo mo abrabo no wo mo past questions ne so na census na esi here me ba che wo hwe Facebook Moonlight 102.3 FM na yedi enkomo na watimi after na few comments bi ahwa na wodi ama yene Ghana mampanyi ni dada His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na the General Secretary Johnson Asiedu Enketia the General Mosquito enso ewa ha sei ene de aka Majin
yo me da say say Ghana had no emebunu nedoso you were very high birth rate
sure
enti ema attention to mofrano is say yan pa na said amaka dada no wo pese otete no nso so ai kwan be na afa so efie wo ho school wo ho ni nyina ebom na ema abofrano tete no edimu efie wo no ma bebre school no ni na school nso wo no ma efie no ni
sure
enti se wo hwe mienu no na hwe de be ya wo beka abom na ho aba mfa so today my main call laptop because we never take one now another time
yeah baba
and one say e kon bebre aba e be ma teachers no wo mo ha ha wo e wo mofra no ade kire mu
okay
enti e sha se laptops no e ko schools no e ba ne be to sanko abofra bi enya laptop ba ko na so I don't know onya laptop no de yeden o yisua de odisua de o kwan benso edi kan sabofra no onima kenkan a laptop na wo de ma no no ebi a na ho amba no mfaso enti ansa na ye ko laptop no kra no ye introduce bi e frɛ no reading project de be ya reading no ano e be kosoro e se wo kra laptop na characters bo be go so
sure
na wo nim kan a wo kan ne sen
okay
na kwa se e fa se wo kra laptop nti wo so kra bi na ye nyi ni se ba ne sa enti you raise our level of reading na ho so ba yan fa so bebre enti the laptops no ko school dey and say they say bia we sports and now we teach home science whatever we teach no equipment no ho let's say sports emre no so a na wakoje equipment na fi headmaster no now they akoye program we are now they aba enti e build a cabinet na the laptops ni hihye mu enti IT teacher emre no so a wo de koje we huile na fine wo de kwa classroom wo wa ko kire uwi a wo de ko you see ade ba kwa say adwen ho ne say emofra no so mudu 14 15 ho no a adwen na wo say de tie bibi ho no wan so ne mu na wa amwa no a na ade a wo fi say wo ya ma na boa no po na ankoboa ebi ni say laptops obetim de akọ site bebre o ye wo school no na ye ma book bi say single notebook almost encourage hymns wo we just emu kekre bi na encourage hymns no pop songs na normal adwen no advantage sanete na fa wo de machine ko akọhye ne nsem otimi de kọ ba bia enti wo kai ya ye jaisa distribution mpo kakra e say bi say ho say na laptop na wo de ma abofra no e de na wo so ye hwe hu say no so wo de ma na empty a ono a de ne no ma begu so fa m1 no obekọ website bi a wo parent nkra wonim so onenam ho ehun man nti sadia emom ye de syllabus ne begu so laptop no let's say programs of study homework identity na mo waja ne space kakra bi odebe ne homework na chese sa investment na aba no ye no ho afanfa so
okay
no be say on so na teacher no let's say bi a me chere history e kwan ben na me fa so me de laptop me de me machine no ebe chere history no e class
okay
and na ne fa ne say teacher me nya laptop na ye nyi ni sa or je laptop for a purpose enti design programs bebre ba ko bia mani kan ye start fi subject na ngoda no e ha on math science english enti sa de bia school A teacher bi ho ya de pa teacher no wo encourage no
okay
sa school no da mo pass math enti bi ho a e koso enti e bekwa ko hwe sa teacher no na chere subject e bia again so you go back to WAEC math questions be na Ghana for nkwada wo choose I didn't know mo choose what's the problem enti ya peke no na ye de start here enti teacher no nim kire no ya film no na nka da so enti abofra no call lab computer lab now. Maybe I don't know differential equation could this on tiase. Then mobile teacher or this on one sunny teacher. Oh, chess idea no bet me sha
okay.
And for us it was a very, very important intervention.
Okay.
It wasn't just for the fancy of it, it wasn't just for expediency. No, it was a very, very difficult and important thing. Now Pasco de me moment here say Pasco can who first one say abofo no kwakọ train so he no format be no kwakosia it any recommendation is say okay so do be from 2:30 echo from 3 no format bi a wo de be examine no na nya say wa ya kede to obekwakudu ho no hu so oh ade ne sa na tie eno ane no na mo be so nya textbooks so nya proper sua just to pass an exam. Sua for a reason,
okay,
which goes beyond passing the exam. So it's not just many past questions. School will be West African Examinations Council, both local and international. They are agencies under the Ministry of Education. Now today, once you set the questions last year, they are there. What is this whole thing about going to buy at this phenomenal price? How about the textbooks? Now, because we have syllabus, so it's a long process.
Yeah.
And then I watch that idea of Ghana at this time. Abofranco class 1 now the new syllabus. How many years on? So what vision do you have for your economy? Syllabus say before Fraba and Tina Debbie. Obiya there to suit the level of development, to suit the vision for the country, to suit the level of economy that he's tracking.
Okay.
So the syllabus should be done in tandem with the national development agenda.
Okay.
Otherwise, just say until be a Debbie.
Medase, His Excellency. Ever to us on a Fiaco, the other Ayeso.
And I'm in the best also, Mamma Pascuna, no cano. Say, I buy about 20 past questions. Nediama about Frebia said Jacosia. I brought you school. Pasco at the age more. Pasco at the age more. I don't see a teacher back past questions. No. And I say, you be money for back past questions. No. Now you know your copy. We call past questions. Saying, and you have English past questions, you have history past questions. Now, yeah, they are banning now, they are copy questions. No? Past questions, I quiet to say, it's not something you use to prepare, learn. What I say, we learn the syllabus, no. And you do exams, no. Now, the past questions, number, no, why do you say, Anka, Safi, na metro exams, na, Anka exam paper, ni, Anka, metro, na saying. So you use it to prepare yourself for the format of the exam. But it's not something that you study like a textbook. Na usia past questions. Now, Oshe Sika, yeah, they printed $73 million as a 73 million. Menkai Sam no. You know, meanwhile, but I need textbooks. I want to be sure. Sika and Kamupe say to give them past questions. Use it to provide them with textbooks. But Obinya Sika free. Into a quarter past questions, yeah, the man Konano. Obia wanted there. Why should every child have a book of past questions? If you give one class a book of past questions, no teacher no extra or board, so you never copy. So why go and spend that amount of money on past questions? And so apparently they have their own way of doing things. Now, laptops are similar. In our time, it was Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education, no more laptop program. And they almost supply laptops to my schools, you know. Send your kind, you know. They have a computer laboratory. And they drew ICT and now if they have to use their computers for some other purpose, the teacher will come and sign and make sure that they go and use it for that purpose. Now, your Ministry of Communications, so more, you may be a friend.
Your Excellency, sorry, Sikano is 68 million cedis for Pascono.
Yes.
68.5 billion.
But why would you spend 68 million cedis to buy past questions for students? And who here? if you give the set of past questions to the school, that's all. How much is, why past questions you're saying? Yeah, in a quarter past questions, you know, and we share it amongst ourselves. With the students, we share it amongst ourselves. And I don't understand why they use that. But now make laptops are selling. And the Ministry of Communications, so no more GIFEC. A friend of GIFEC. And GIFEC also was giving laptops to teachers and students. And both tertiary level, secondary school level, now omoma laptops. Nipa bebre enya the benefit of the laptops. All the laptop students were a tertiary education. He has a better ability to care for the laptop. What I say. But at the secondary level, what we did was to try and make sure, say, Ubeko School B, they don't have an ICT center. Until teacher no or draw keyboard no or blackboard so and I'm this year. But then if you give them a couple of laptops, he can demonstrate physically to them, say, this is the computer. And we are saying, you understand? And so that was our purpose, and that's what we were doing. Now, Ministry of Education, now they had a big program. All the schools, ICT labs near there, they now donate laptops. And then we also had the Ministry of Communications that was doing the same. Previously, Professor Mills Apreso, Ministry of Environment also, and Science and Technology, they also had a program now distributed laptops. Emma a teacher for, a school for, and everybody. And I buy sometimes the bibi for bar, the bibi bar, no my and they say a defo from, as if it has never existed before. This is a normal thing that used to happen. And so if they are starting it, they should not make it look like it's something that is just beginning.
His Excellency, the former President, John Dramani Mahama, and Yanino AD and Common Pachel said, O join in a Facebook. Na oko eye Enshoma FM and Crown Quanta a ho and Honorable Vincent upon Asamoah Edi Nimra Shebigani, the Chief Executive Officer at the Massa Radio, no Omo Efa, Gift FM, Doma Ahinkro, Shalom Brekum, Time FM in the time, and a Kiss FM, Ewadrobo, and it a so Efa Japekrum, Sampa, Jinyame, and a Womo Efa, and a Fay Moonlight, any radio stations be Kingdom FM, almost so Efa, Ewa, aha, I know almost AD and common. Your Excellency, we did Memphis with Imchamu, the Kaiser Wabreso, Sunyani Technical University, Satam Nayapole, Oman Pija Echo Soro. Me humble Africa cry the regional hospital. We are upgrading the air now, we are there. Say, Yamia Wadum, Nasa Bibi, 2 years. Na Enema Kosomawa, Sunyani Regional Hospital, since Yache Regional Moon, still is the only referral hospital. 3 regions in Edeba. Now, what grading? Now they are called teaching hospital. Now, Ama Yaya said to me, Akoso, he said, oh, yes, Sunyani Technical University. Your Excellency, you share impressions about the registration exercise I call so 2020. General overview, Namina Sumusa question B.
Well, what your registration exercise, of course, so now more essential for you had the issues that came up.
Okay.
Baby, almost restricted and crofo. Oshe EC, Emra, Omode Tosono. Eka say, we ID card, Ghana ID, and I say, we birth certificate. Birth certificate to put Ghana ID and a passport.
Sure.
Pay. And a yard there, Ubetibi at the register. Now, say, we need to your money, and they just say, Unya and Crofo Ebe Camfo. Eka say, oh, yeah, ACBC.
Sure.
And no, at the how year buying. Because sometimes no Ghana card no, not still you roll out, you know baby cry. Out of 30 million people, now my about 9 million as a 10 million. And they just say, Oma Ombe Isu Ghana card no Musa. Now over passports and so on, even fewer people have passports or Ghana card.
Okay.
Ghana card. There are more Ghana card holders than passports. Internet just say Nipa Ebetimia register no, not Umusa.
Isa.
Eti Niakane say this is Okunya and Crofo. On my register, no Musoma be Jinaho, I can farm out. say also we at the how you buy because obi our passport obi wa Ghana card ne mame any Ghana card and our passport now wo ne ba koka say me mame o ye Ghana ni wo moma owo no wo na wo come for say wo mame ye Ghana ni it doesn't make sense. Inti I can say mo fa birth certificate nka ho. You call Supreme Court the most bizarre ruling I've ever heard in the world. You say birth certificate is no proof of citizenship. Hey, wait a minute, be that. Birth certificate is no proof of citizenship. And so, your Supreme Court, Ghana, they ruled on that. And we free all. Into Ukuta birth certificate, Ukuta baptismal certificate, you will be in 1957. And they make call church, maybe in 1958. And also for Koshira, I call Christian me, and Mammy, me, Christo Dini at the other. Historical document from 1958. What the qua? Yes, we don't recognize baptismal certificate. Now, no, they say, Nipa be no big now, I can say, we are Ghanaian. Near him, they are more authentic. My birth certificate, Makofa Nipa be no, I'm register, no, I can say, we are Ghanaian. And so these absurd things went on. Because not buying any easy, person would disenfranchise as many people as possible. Okay, you see what Banda, you see what Volta region. Uncle Fokore say, Omuye Togo for any day there. At the Atete Eba Ghana.
Okay.
You know, Unkruma Ebo or my or Kayin Nabum as one people. And Fahon said, we are Santinio, we are Gunjanio, we are Fantinio, we are Cranio, we are Ibenio. Yinaya Fire Hon said, Ye your mind back home. And so Sabain, and in your moyeno, at the and tempted here a buy. And to whom young also won't feel her, won't be register or her co-crum co-register. Uncle Manson, one yes, Uncle Son of Pesoya, he would have made us a federal state.
Okay.
Federal states, different states coming together to make one nation. Also, unitary states, actually say, so you're Ghana near, how to be called Ghana have Bibia a year with you. Yes. Into Ghana have Bibia, Ubia at home, Ashanti for her, Igbe for her, and Cran for her, Kotokoli for her, Obia. And so nearby, yes, a movie, Igbe Krum, Mokomu Krum. Munye Ghana from Munye Togo for hey mu Kotokoli for Mufi Togo we mu Mufi ha we mu Mufi Burkina Faso munye say na sanyo mano yemfa build on mine. Okay. And this is the first time I've seen that. Rolling Saba Eko, Kofuaba Eko, Mil Sabako, Jomama Bako. The first time we saw say yes say wunye Ghana ni wunye say eye Professor Kufado Abreso. Registration, it was a very bad thing. Your Excellency, what kind of registration do you
And then after registration, elections.
Elections, no. I'm saying no more be brave at all.
Sure.
Yeah, before elections. Bibi a catch electoral commission say, Moshe sa se mi ye, Moshe wemu ye. Now, acquire say NDC dear electoral commission number or say we are the greatest threat to Ghana's democracy. Sanoka Nipo here electoral commission also are neutral and non-partisan. Or say one of the major political parties in Ghana is the major threat to democracy in Ghana. Nipa no does electoral commissioner. Nasani pay obetime bu elections emana ye. For the first time in the history of Ghana, Ghana is one of the countries I pride here who say your ballot papers are printed. Many African countries are printed or Dubai and India. Normal the ballot papers number. For Ghana, since time I mean, you're printing your ballot papers and we have printers who can print to high security. Okay. Yeah, the party agents are printed. You're signing as here. You name how many this one printed, how many the ones this one printed. You name baby ballot papers vehicle. For the first time in the history of Ghana, you're printing via you sign as here, you Obi refi ni bibi our printing house or koya ya printing more than 1 million additional ballot papers. First time in Ghana's electoral history. They show a mistake over printing. You koya na mo printing ya and I say that na mo printing extra one see. Say you feel hono or printing more. And it was the first time in history exact ballot paper. Electoral Commission printing here. Na woni pansem. Ye chibi. Na nyanche no. Eno ekohin. I believe that there are more ballot papers in those boxes than the number of people who went to vote. Nya yen hu no ekohin. Extra ballot papers. Ye election we kwa yebi. You can who say ballot papers ni electoral materials yakoto egu. And then on the here. That's why we say this election, there was fraud in this election. And so, you didn't reach it. You say if you are dissatisfied, go to the court. You call court. Court say, I don't know. And you demo. But I know in America say, we learn lessons from it. Into the next election, yeah, and try and call Supreme Court to view. We will do it at the polling station and collation center. And we say it will be a do or die. Your Excellency, they don't understand do or die.
Your Excellency, Wadaroma, do or die.
It's an English idiom.
Okay.
It's an Kasabia yawo Kasakwan.
Okay.
Over Africa, your proverbs, your bube.
Sure.
And you can't was some young country in the straight format. And so you're the be and the becker. In English, you idiomatic expressions.
Sure.
Omo mufi school in terms of say idiomatic expressions as here. Do or die means a critical assignment you have, and you must do the needful or perish. And so you must do the needful. I say, make us say, and this is me and train and go Supreme Court to be. There was here a year of polling station and the collation center. I was here. And so I don't retract. The next election for NDC is going to be a do or die affair.
So you do the right thing.
You must do the right thing at the polling station. And so I'm telling all our party executives, say, you must be at that polling station and make sure the right thing is done. You must be at the collation center and make sure the right thing is done. Don't abdicate your responsibility at that level and expect that after somebody has stolen the election, you go to Supreme Court to see if they will turn the election for you. They won't do it. Maintain sign is a do or die affair. It's an English idiom. Mobianko be in the dictionary and see what do or die means. It's different from all die be die. All die be die, broken English, pidgin jargon, but we do or die, could be a dictionary in Africa. And I say it's a do or die affair. NDC must man the polling stations, they must man the collation centers, make sure the pink sheets are correct, make sure we get the right results and everything, because maybe you'll be full from a flag bearer. On the because of the Supreme Court. But say, me NDC flag bearer, I'm not going to the Supreme Court. We must win at the polling station and the collation center. And Electoral Commission would have no option but to declare who the true winner is. Depends on the people of Ghana. I'm hopeful that NDC will win the next election because we need to get this impunity out of the place. There's no way NPP is going to investigate itself. Sa corruption, of course, we almost break the 8 so that they'll get another 8 and sweep everything under the carpet. They be also not Ghana 40 million. Maybe I know beyond our tissue. Also, sorry, I want to say.
Okay.
So let them go, and then the people of Ghana can hold them to account. Everybody has done that. Kufo Koye, Ronnie Koye, Kufo held him to account. Kufo Koye, Mills came and held him to account. So you two go, Koye, you arrested some of our people, you put them before trial. There's no way this government can investigate itself. 2024 is a critical election, both for them and for us. And I'm saying that for NDC, it's a do or die affair.
That's good for Chalawati. Any moonlight in 102.3 FM. Yene, the former commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces, John Dramani Mahama, and Eddie Nkomo. Sir, the former commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces, Banama Musana, security, Honsem, and the living condition of Ghanaians, especially the current government, and not Akakoyese, Mayem Hibuana. Your Excellency, Ghana Bambo, what an asoda, Ashe, Asra Dominaso, at the same.
Your
Excellency,
I'm saying, you're not near Chikroma, Eddie Nimnia Koso. Security, a bay a dear, a your how, a man for Nina.
okay.
Now say, many Nana, any executives, you can thank you to our northern parts of Ghana.
Okay.
Bronga half on a meaning, but we call 5 northern regions now. Adesa beye 839 na. Se enya dia ehia pa se wutukwan a ene trafie. And yes sir, you run into an armed robbery. One show you so.
Okay.
For the first time in the history of Ghana, yenya member of parliament, our parliamentary candidate or core campaign ever. Na armed robbers are tunu tuekuno. There are other people who have lost their lives in armed robberies. Minyanum bi northern parts home. Na minya penye kache me. O say obeko bebi na about 6-7 na eno ano no. Eho no ye nejuma. O quarry ewo north. O say about 6-7 na obeda anopa no akon. Nso afi armed robbers no omo hu say Nkonfo eja akwantu anajo. Enti afa daylight robbery, omupie e robbing nkonfo. Na say what a burger kwan no so. Armed robbers daytime be jina so e jina cars e robbi obia. You know, and the American say your bambo for security services and the military. Your joint anti-armed robbery squad between the police and the military. And our police and Kasa. We have some of the best security services. National security, ne ehunkanfo. Na se wo equipe omo, they will do the job. And the point is, their morale must be high.
Sure.
And I was said, we did the right people and put them in the right place. Now, how abaying they say, Ebia, I was said, you do be caught now, or your commander. Because you wait your NDC. And instead of say, Omode Sani Pano, Ebeko, Saich Nebiano, now Omakofa, Obi, or Yenny Junior, now the Omode Onumum Ako. And your mom around no perform. Because now it is not about Wijumaye, any Wedim dear, any Naubetimiaye, a year because of whether Omosha say, oh, yeah, MPP near and I say NDC. Bambonsu Yamfanin and yes, our politics. Me, my chairman of police council, my chairman of armed forces council. Abra Yawohono was Safata. Say, Yadu Jina baby, Yadu Jina. Yamfahu say, Yawohi, oh, yeah, party bang, Yamfahu. And you could see that morale was high because promotion was by merit. And so I feel so there, a be a pound moho, Oma now young juniors a pound moho. Omo seniors no. They don't give their 100%. What I say, we just a hard drink. And then apart from that, equipment. Also, armed robbery. Armed robbers no could have AK-47s near there. Now, Oma police work need bulletproof vest. Need bulletproof cars. Into Omo de sa pick up. Now, Omo ba no musha armed robbers no more to FR windscreen. Ombekun.
Sure.
Bullion van na yekun police, you know. It's not a bulletproof A. And he had torn, they killed him.
Sure.
And the point is, your bamboo phone, if you give them the right equipment and you give them the right morale, who promote according to merit, now more discipline within their ranks, they will protect this country. And so unfortunately, and yes, and the situation is, and the armed robbers, so apart from that, say one coin so poor, I'm fear, robbing.
Sure.
You know, it's become, and they become more bold because okay, no more. I mean, in the past they couldn't do that, but Nyamiadum, new IGP ama, Oshe the way I was say, Oyeni Juma, we all encourage him. Say Uncle Sosa, na Oyeni Juma, na I'm sure that he'll be able to get a handle of it because Oshe and Yoma Kakra was starting and what you mean say, they are a swinging.
Sure. The former commander-in-chief, and now thank you, Tonti. As if one say me Perusu Kakra, but Your Excellency, me assure say campaign time about me Sibishia. Na Ubo Bambo 4 year. Opposed to 4 was as a Kakakabuha. Say, Your Excellency, me you police clinic a Wusunya Hachewa. Over the whole. Now, in your police training school, me in your police clinic, to say they're working. Police training school, no cry. I was once a police officer and say, Wukrunumua. It's scarce, say, chrono security a kama. Na usi jabi kutokraba de no kumase kajetia de no me sure say na wo cheche the next region ebe Bono ena aye nyankopon se kona kohom ye awrade pa e bi assembly 2024 so sanso ba sa market na usi bi ma asanteman no si bi ma ye wo Bono se me yi Bono de ne kyerewa Your Excellency wura be ho na wadaroma stadium na sanso sisima ayifo no efo Cape Coast de no 3 regions in upon so o machimu no se beba bola this say nana osajo for sia de yo ajimumbadu ne park ye wodo mai to wadaroma campaign tawba na ka kire na nyame ye wadon na so we ni a no mai ultra modern to say de wode ma ayifo Cape Coast for de ribe ebe ya me da fa
o kasa se wo say metro
ma hu sa wo tro
I say police officers training school, police clinic, or hospital.
Yes.
Upgrade Bronga Hafo Regional Hospital into a teaching hospital.
Yes.
Build a modern market like KJTI for Bono, and then a modern sports stadium. Macho di that.
I forgot manifesto no money. Now, Your Excellency, we are employment to the amount of artisans. But Mamma, we are not making Sunyani magazine. I'm just saying, maybe Ubaho. I'm going to say 5,000. Into my campaign time, a yako. So, call now bounce now we're near. Now, what Sunyani magazine for Amame. A riding car.
Sunyani, not your year, you might be bro. Because I said Sunyani Ring Road. Now, contractors go so then the outer ring road. Send a bit easy traffic within the city near there. Nina, say.
Abeba.
Abeba. And America said the development of a country is not sloganeering. One this, one that, one this, one that, one this, one that. Comprehensive.
Good.
Because sports, you know, security, health.
And Your Excellency, all free so no. Now, your airport no.
Yes.
But up to now,
arrival,
up to now, still a
runway.
I look at Macron, I be one look at Abby and I bank and I say to Wadarma, yeah, fuck home. His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama now Asana Obekono, the General Secretary Johnson Asiedu Enketiena Fei, Regional Chairman of the biggest opposition party, and they say. Honorable, His Excellency, Kwadwo Nyameche Mafo, officially, Ebedasi, on behalf of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and in the entourage of Omo Ebaye, and Sana, the Commander-in-Chief, former Asorina Wako, and into Shemo Facebook. Hey, now Pope Waha, and Mama District Pastor, so AD, and to National Chairman Waha, Omeka Regional, hey, Kafra. National Chairman, Ada, One National Secretary, a General Secretary, Kafra, na wɔn ɛmɛyɛ official thanks no ɛmfa ɛma me the national chairman. So, and yeah, my mama, His Excellency, in the last word now. Now, former president, every in the last word now for chairman, am I one more close friend and now for yeah the nina ako area ha any moonlight no. The former commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces, former president John Dramani Mahama. And no ewo Eastbet mbacho wi a artillery no mechiro baby a obekọ ene baby obefa nyina enne nti ya na wahye no enso me MP honorable Vincent upon asamwan so etua your excellency last word na enyamuma chairman ene be de akire
you mean you meda wase say senior okan ye shase no ne de bae no ye thanksgiving to thank you to na me pese me fa akwenya so Moonlight FM Sunyani me fa mo so na me de da Bono for nyina ase Bono for mo ye makonta for mo ye bensemo na say ye to aba no o hwe senia ya aba no esi e course ro e wo Bono region no e ade so eni
okay
na se ka se ye betra ho ne ambeda mo ase na ye buni ayefo enti ye ba ya ndase ene ye de ban o hwe the results are 4 something million and in year 2016 o hwe 2020 a cost for 6.3 million almost 6.3 million enti even though na ye de ye ni atoso ye sanka and so still ya dia o hwe ya mamre mu a o se ye de nase ebema obi biara opieye ekogina awiemu eto abaman na wa want to abaman enso ye da wase efiso eno ene kabima min kabemia amambo no democracy
sure
say every 4 years say na be pie abechire adwen about who should lead us into be opieye ebeto abano yeda sani panase
okay
enti eno ene de ban enti ye fa Moonlight FM 102.3 eso eda Bono fo nyina ase ahemfo asafo penyin a teacher for a nurse for police for biara our Bono region yeda mo ase nyame hira mo nyina
enti your excellency obeba as a flag bearer me say me interview as a president enti bra as a flag bearer
send this yimia
na me say me no kasa as a president
you flag bearer den baba
nto wo bra as a flag bearer na me nunu komo na me no nin komo as a president to be
Daviado
that's it. Sir, yo we the regional chairman honorable His Excellency Kwadwo Nyameche Mafonso ewa ha
Excellency Kitwa kese wa ha
okay the Excellency Kitwa Excellency kese wa ha tikasa
Excellency kese na running mate na national chairman general secretary party mamwa media for you am say na dey sonko kakra e wo Bono mamu ha asida ti say no yehu bi
sure
na yewura Dramani Mahama me ka say bra yo bon toa campaign ta no beti to nedum e wo region ha
sure
fact and yes am fan come ho na 12 no omon fa ni na etina e ni bresem na so ba be she nkran running mate by also be campaign my general secretary by be campaign my abamba bi ya so SP speaker, right honorable speaker. Also, have a boy or her. You know, Kuma Sami Jam, also a boy, and you're in a cabum. Have a so easy. Ama, yeah, Jumano. Now, you know, we shall swap at the prayer. Oh, reaching her. You're two about you, let's see about Puno Somo Padiano. Omo do money si ball no so sa money ba mo so na mo chi nyina hye. Ti me ka se anadwo no I match no excellency frame me. E bisa me de akosie. Ti me ka se excellency presidential na me de amana deda.
Na ka parliamentary.
Na ka parliamentary. Ti be 4:30 no san frame. No se no so akosi se na me ka se your excellency. Yenya 6 no se 6 is out of say 12. No, I'm say 12. No, I say first number was say, no, I'm saying no about but now. I say so are you telling me say 5-6 I can't back no I'm say sure. Yes, Your Excellency. I say wow. I said what kind now said the American come and come see me here. You better him for origin in us. And this party members as na adwuma ye no da bia me ka se ye no se bi bi atem ye kasenti obi ohini bi adwuma na ase ye ma party ni animu nyam gina na so no ani mi adwuma ye ma mpanyin ani ne rani mate ni party mpanyin for dia share no ye ye ne be ko so nso aye 2024 yi ni se nyame ya adwuma ye performance no e be san
aje dia kana aba mo dia
strategies with the trouble and tia
yeah on the take strategies
so we America phone kwa na ko wa ya no mo kire sabi we yo high the artillery we na ko number soldiers see other countries no mo nyasa
okay
dangerous ntia de enka bi enka sabibre
me da se
but ye nya ye no ye da sida be manyame na excellence in running mate no paying for the boy
okay okay
I feel brave for man so yadamasi
okay
like Bono mind yadamasi
okay
someone support to him
okay
na me year say 2024 we be sign a tiechi
okay
your performance na nya no asa media phones yadamasi
okay
I'm say last time we buy here na buy
sure
ne wasaba na me say good luck e wo hama no
sure
he said na o ka say we be sign interview as president he said
inshallah where I say former regional minister current chairman and yeneno edi enkomono his excellency Johnson Asiedu Enketia general secretary yes Miss Media nana
oh that be
okay
we are seven we shall the answers
aha
to me
general
yes sir
Maba Bono ahafo na mu Bono region omampanyini akansem bebre pacho de na wodi etwato
me dase yesu yebeka asoso ne se yebefa akwanya iso ada boromaya se ne ada ye party fo nyina wo mo boaya itimi enya resource a enya no and the meme can say election we wo Bono ne ahafo ne Bono East no akoye gerrymandering that went bad for MPP say yebe wo ye ka se ebe chiche o man no mu e the regions no bi aka
okay
but na a program no say ebe chiche o man no mu ama fairly regions no nyina koye I mean equal sizes
okay
but omo take is advantage no and na regions so kra na omo san ko twitwam na wo hwe kwan a omo fa so twitwa brahafu mu no a etwa Bono East no e kavo no in such a way say your strongholds nyina ekodi ho enti na omo nsusu ne say Bono East for be hwe so aka say abaya ma omo region enti omo sesa omo nsa no e o vote no amasadia omo epe no enti na etete say nanado eko Bono East ho no na eka kakra na nko sun ye enti na omuti ahafo so free so no eche se Bono 12 seats no ba ko pe na ekuta wo ha enti na obia ye na assessment ya o se Bono na ye MPP stronghold enti yesu ehun se obi pai opampamu a
no shouting
no shall say ma ko munye de enti ehia ye se de tie bia no yesu ye beye ama bibi foforo bi asi wo ha nyame ncha de yewura kwajo nyamche manfo a yenya no as regional chairman no na jumanti ebre bia obedi regional chairman bia no ensakrae bi edadi it's on kasa but oya adwuma no on the ground enunti chairman for no in the whole country no one of them me hunu say otimi koda villages no mu ankasa okra free Sunyani otimi ko kaba bi be say 3 days 4 days no one constituency or co in the hinterlands near the ade ubisan say benya senya or see resource no ba ye be hu entina MPP4 eka say oh 12-0 wombeje ba ko na aka na omanya I see enkasa wo uhunu se yenum nyina so na eya akoye aningwase amaye
sure
enti mo hwe campaign mu a ebedi enadodo no a bebre wo eha eko constituency by constituency villages are eye under the district capitals no na ade a na yenim a ebo ayen ni se 2016 no eye ntrofita na MPP4 ye se ye twa ntoragu Mahama so eni Lodina so ni agi vote entroso utwa enche na apie enti ekọ bie ko 2020 no na sa ntro no eho apa ama wo mo a wo mudi ntro no achi tuti a enu nyina no na wo manu wo mo ho enti eye one big factor e working man ye
okay
de to so bie mu so na mamuo no enye nti no ye kan say even say ye papa buzia etiase a nko no kra beto ama NDC sane ye kan ba bia ene esan she bo say wanchi seat no a ye buzia seat no ye besan age ya mencha de ye ko etmiji wanchi both east and the near friend wanchi west and the bandani ade no nyina na Sunyani west kra ye yaji Sunyani west provisional results bibia chese yaji Sunyani west candidate ya wo ho a na ne bodyguard kura tuo eko polling stations echinchim nipa nsa no se ye se ye fight back ya kabia de si ha enye enti no se wafa onko ya ahoboa se ye be call rerun no obehunu ni smoothness level ba biti se brekum east and west any doma east ye hu se last minute anajo no sika omudi free baabi ebe chiche ya ye chema nipa na omoto abaru bisa na se ewe ya bra mi sei na wanya bibia amade amekoto amano ene saafo no nyina misa omo se dakura akonhoma na woje ya ukoto abano bosome nwotwe we ya ye twai etisen intiminim se ni nyina ye de besua de se abatu oduru so a wa hwe na ka se de ye de mamene no eno na me hwe so ato aba oto aba no ama no 4 more years enti uji one day akonhoma na koto aba ma no 4 more years ya na me ka no ba bi se mo se mo ma no 4 more one more kra na muntimi afi na ye be ko 2 more ni akọ 3 more sa ni akọ 4 more enti ni nyina mu no ye nyina di besua de na me wogidie se candidates ya yenya enso yenya candidates papa both presidential and constituencies no in particular enti wo mo a wo mo di nkugo no nyina uhunu se enye wo mo a na business free soro ebete bayira homa mu eno nti no yebeda wo mu nyina ase wo a wonya ye yeda ase wo a wanya yeda ase wo a otoma ye yeda wase wo a wanto ama ye nso de otoko ye no yesre nyame se ubema ehon sunsanso no aye lesson e de amount say next time e koto aba ubehwe no ahunu ba bia wo de to a ebeboa nti yeda mu nyina ase yeda nananom nyina ase yeda e party fo nyina ase na minim say yesan ya ahoboa ne ekobie mu a results we be free Bono ha aba no MPP fo be ye free wo mo adwene mu say Bono ye wo mo stronghold
General sir Yankopon ya adona de wo kan ebe mu a me sure say by this time there e bia say Aja John and I'm being no wadi nkunuma say start na mo yi mu DC say
oh say woni me records ye no ye kan ye yo na de ama DC fo no ye nyi wo mo no akwa ye say ne ma ye tete no wo mo interview mu no enye papa enti da wo mo be na so DC fo no entokwa besi no ya de a wo mo suro akire de to so bie mu so o man sika no nyina asa enti sika bia ni ho a e wo common fund no mu a ye be cha ma wo enti wo mo nya ye excuse say o DC ma enti na common fund ma ya na ja wo mo de buy time kakra na no gre wo mo say sika bia ni ho a wo mo de tu ya common fund no enu enti na wo mo ye no sa na ye ba obi anim say ye emphasis no ya na e wo say ye satisfy ground no ansana national say common fund ba na e de ye mpuntudwuma e wo ye nkura na ase a eno ye better than say ye be point minister for bebre ni appointees bebre na ja ya da ni sika no nyina akoye nyema bi ansa se ye na enyuma no a e wo fam ho no ye nyanye
say General
da mu nyina ase
ye be share campaign time
sure
the same platform inya cheso yes ma many national chairman so any enkomo eda na fe yemfa dwumade no enko awie ye wi a ba bia na his excellency ba bia obeko bia no ye de ebebrel na ye hwe itinerary no eda krasa so nyenga ho
mame so
na me say krasa so nyenga ho
oh encounters
boko de
nyame adom ne bompai bonti
national executives nyina wo ho ye
bia ho ye
ye de yesu ase
wo hwe se na e ba ya ho ka city a omo e won kan eguso ye adwuma na yenso a ye wo hanso no nyame ama ya hoden a yatimi asore ene ya sheduma bi ase ti na hoden wo
yo Madaroma ona wode omampanyini ene entourage ni nyina enam as a national chairman eden na wo ka kire bonoman atiefo na enhyehyɛ te sen
ensam de bebre na e mampanyi dada ababeka na the general secretary so bi ababeto so na sabe mpanyi sa aboso ba na magiapaye
apai
tie de ba se ni abonofo aya maye odo mo yi a kire ye support o mo de amaye aba o mo tuma ye no we not take it for granted ti abase ye ba be da o mo se na yasra o mo se ma o mo wire mfi nkita hodi a eda NDC ene bono ma entem yeah yedim history kakande ebetumi akase so hwe development pa wo bono ha emra na ene ahafo na bomu a free ebre bia na ofri kumase ede ba Sunyani a aye so fantade mienu ansa na wo de aba ebisi se yewura je echu usu a champion no ene yewura kwabna kire no ne mpanyifo bi edi yanim mu no fie no yem party na ho den kese efiri bono ha efise mpanyifo edi party na no mu eye one of the first co-chairman no ambassador Munufie yewura kwamna kire be deputy general secretary of the party na yedua panyi jecho usu a champion ebe majority leader san be minister of agric edi mpanyifo bebre share dwumadi ase yewura odwuma madam srum ne ade nyina ekosi se yedua odwuma mchemafo a wafa party mu a me ono de meka no se me classmate nyina DDC ye nyina me se MP na wanya bia ndi because ba bi ofri buy na e be MP na me san be ye nyina be regional ministers asa me ko local government minister okudi ambassador ya tena mu spanning over nearly 30 years and they assume the party. It and you know, say obey regional chairman, and Sakraibi, etimi apie, a Bono now general secretary, so assume party over 16 years, so free Bono Hasi. It's just NDC, Yannick Bono, na Yakuma so Edha. It is your toaba, na Yanya Chimpa. I'm to say a chimpa. See, now original chairman be say. Or your agenda 11 over 12 over 12 will be. I mean, need baby or find a calculation free. And so, and then no problem chain, who baby or then no ever. But your per se indication said we are determined even to build upon the performance on your move when your Moses near increase your numbers. If you say, you must break the 8, minimum 80 compass on by breaking. They say break the 8, you know, about a year. The symbol or the war cry between the NDC and the MPP. You Mr. Sahan also breaking 8. Yeah, never see about breaking 8. 8 now you breaking this. You breaking the 8 years of nepotism. You can't nepotism one. Abaya waba or the bush of 4 and then the non-full family and friends government. No, do we know good number and I will call the inner cabinet crana. Nabusia Fonko, the Google Executive Secretary, Ninuya, Finance Minister, Ninuya, Fred say, Roads and Highways Minister, Ninuya, just say, what it check, juicy appointment is not Dama, Ninuya, no Nabusia Fonko. Oh, I can't cry them say, former wives, and they are doing ambassador, they are there. Some nepotism will break that 8 years of nepotism. Will break 8 years of higher unemployment, Abba and Mabu and Lusu, even faith in the governance system. And now Makojina Street is to say, you're fixing the country. We need to break that 8 years of high unemployment rate. 8 years of rank corruption. You can't rank corruption now. Corruption. And then President Nokra yetimi tikwo ema bejofo ehwem ema parliament hwe na yesi wadifo obi ye minister wababe lie on oath was not breaking the constitution, was not breaking the procurement law. Why you be say he shouldn't be in office for even 1 second. Now President Abano Obabe defended. And you know, CDD report now by say over 60% of Ghanaians feel say President doesn't have what it takes to fight corruption. And say President Nankasano, he's an embodiment of corruption. A friend said, I'm telling me to say, or your mother separate of corruption. 8 years, we are going to break 8 years of corruption. After you're back to breaking 8 years of economic mismanagement, because Dr. Baumia helped out as your friend said, economic messiah. All but another dollar near about 3.8, and a dollar 6, cost 7. Messiah, I know what from. We need to break the 8 years of economic mismanagement. You ever say breaking 8 years of broken promises? Promises Ben and Nanakufodo. And your mama say Obiaru because he is building castles in the air. Osi 88 hospital was in Wim. Osi Obey Sky Trade was in Wim. And your mama cry say, I feel to say a woman because he said no, he is somebody who is building castles in the air. Who will break that 8 years of broken promises. 8 years of broken infrastructure. So we share your mama, we share a friend is a video be and then answer takwa to takra de equine. We share Bakasa Nyagana. Bakasa Nyagana. But then this in a bar, you born more than say, if you cocoa growing communities, the asphalt echo hodom, Kwasankregua, Ko Edge, Ko Serious Area, Honaka, and Yama, Yaya Edema. Cocoa growing communities through the road fund, a friend is a project Edema and Crawford. And he will also break the 8 years of broken infrastructure under the governance of Nana Akufo-Addo and the Dr. Baumia. And he say I can't break the 8. Now there was a battle cry. The battle cry for breaking the 8 is on the side of the NDC because the youth have no future. Teachers are suffering. Nurses are suffering. Make them say, Because now, but we are saying they are suffering. Teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering, friends said traders are suffering, the youth are suffering, farmers are suffering, the fishermen are suffering, friends said, Obia, every Ghanaian is suffering, and another good for. We are for. Wouldn't say a Nekoko, a Kuafo, Etium Coco Hata, Sika, the Betuaka Crebino. It never happened under NDC. Wouldn't say, na yeka say no. Fertilizer could afford by ye a Juma, not a Biane, and no Bayabania beard in fertilizer and the Bini. You be sir, Minister of Agriculture, say donkeys, and now swap fertilizer and they are cross border at the court, Burkina Faso. Now, you perceive, say, a mamma papa than their President John Dramani de Paya, upon modern fertilizer, they put the subsidy better so. You don't make your phone on the Juma. Now, no biatimia banana, let me any idea free. And the poultry industry, no, so the heart of the poultry industry is in the Bono area here.
Yeah.
A year, the man, no money are there. One would do free doma, a bank, go and ask the poultry industry. The poultry industry, no, is on the verge of collapse. El Gukra, me and Kazam, me a farmer, me a poultry farmer. Farmers now turn on cocoa. If you say a broker, you de buy be and the ama and cocoa in the video. So be catcher say, is this Ghana? Ghana party bet me a bra and cocoa, a bit na cocoa in Abronia. Me know a Ruben, to be some person who the economic situation of this country. Look at the size of Kinky, we are size. Now her brodo size. And the better say, I'm a mono cost one, I say, and Kosuyi. It's the economics now, yeah, can macroeconomic inflation, and then Papa Bia and then the share say, oh, there's inflation a single digit. And so cement board double. Into what is the meaning of the single digit inflation? Wamra and then Dokon and the atono, you know, say no 1 cedi no, and they aton 2 cedis. Brodo, Naka yatono, a friend said 5 cedis, and then you aton 10 cedis. And so you see at the single digit. Until we don't eat single digit. Near a person, even say, among for Bono, there will be an improvement in the lifestyle of the people. We are accept the break the 8. You accept the power, and on behalf of the NDC, we have accepted the break the 8. But I see the break the 8 in the emphasis, near who is to break the 8. We will break the 8 of mismanagement, nepotism, corruption, broken promises, hardship, and untold economic difficulties are Ghana for and a teacher for university lecturers issue. Or university professor in how we handle the universities infrastructure near the Ecomaum. Into Niamaka say, and call for Ahmeti. Momu Bisa say, and fear nano, a wadodo, but young we ye. If the 2016, you call Lanchi, you can't pay. Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Yeah. And I'm a car assembly. Google is a back. Me say, I'm a more than self-food. You are carry. Some food they will carry. Say, ya, na say, and now double pogu. Now, Mamu don't offer a mamu bonnet, not to Abama, a band bonnet, and fear nano at Chirukomu. Yam Pesa Guinea Besiwa. Now, Momono, and Quasuma, Yaku Romus, MPP, Yaku Ram Quasuma. And net driver for a top true equum kermua, non coyer juma, almost drink coffee. Because almost never be on there more much of money. Me will driver for Namfa, almost that no plan station and the cycle, almost coffee because I say, patrol near 30 year Jumaria, Niakano. I was top patrol for the next day job into coffee at chop money into better care. That is the situation Ghanaians are facing. And no tino, Omana, you busy basa. But yet, the can say, Yano soon found train open. Na uko ejobi enua na hu ne eba na wo so ansu na so ansa na hu ne mu dufa na Ghana for etie ye na mo to abama John Dramani Mahama na NDC to aso a anka Ghana ababa e kraba hwesese na dwumadi ade ansa ka ye nyina blocks hospitals Fred say clinics and the road network ye sha se ye nyina aban bai wato na jajam we jatu wa onye ho adwuma na onam no de sofi di aso and they are turning the call and now all go into what we call short cutting spree. Much of Niama Baby, you know, and some if you still region, Kofodia's regional hospital. One more by year, big debba say on by short cutting, and now quite, I don't know that. Ingress, ɛwɔ anyinam ɛne nkɔkɔ kwan so ɔnso mpɛsi trauma center ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛna wɔn bɛdwi hɔ ma wɔn bɔ odwa ne ade nyinaa ɛnɛ awɔ akyereben ɛne nkusie ɛna ɛnɛ wɔn di akyerɛntwie ɛwɔ saa site hɔ mekɔ ayie bi ɛwɔ western region ɛyɛ ɛnkyi yɛwɔ road bi a efiri ɛnkyi ɛkɔ ɛlɛmbɛlɛ ɛyɛ nsɛmá hɔnom na ekufu ado ɛkɔ sisa ahemfo western region nyinaa kɔyɛ dɛba kɛseɛ ɛkɔ fa machines ɛde si friends loader so ɛde bɛsi hɔ bɛtena mu ɛyɛ short cutting edwie kwan no so ma nananom nyinaa bɔ ɔmo nsɛm ma ɔmo wie ɔmo kɔ yɛ adeɛ kyɛn yɛ ana machine no yɛsan de si saa loader naa so na yɛsan de kɔ yɛ ɛnɛ ɛkwan no da hɔ a yɛnyɛ hwɛ so a government that came through deception and is ruling with deception. And no need me Ghana for OCC. I was not surprised. A famous Professor Lumumba, I can't say rhetoric. You can't say rhetoric. Now do I no can? Say as do I no do you or say nia nana go for the nanoka. And then all no gap no widen by the day. At the Chibia or come people for own team in your 88 hospital went to me and see. I feel also the agenda 111. If I say I catch a papa no so for the moderator for the say, yeah, NDC for yeah, can't see you per hospital. Yeah, near the hospital. Yeah, na who regional hospitals. Yes, who two mra. Much they see you two some. Yeah, Sunyani regional hospital, NDC for the sea. Yeah, Cape Coast Intervention Hospital, NDC for the sea. Yeah, Wa regional hospital, NDC in the sea. Bolga Regional Hospital, NDC in the sea, Ho Regional Hospital, NDC in the sea, Tamale Teaching Hospital, NDC in the upgrade. Bisanana Kufuado say, or buy a hospital ben was. Enti, Yampesa moderator, we have a job, I can say, NDC for Obiso Kosi Hospital. Yes, Yampa, Yan the hospital, by Rich Hospital. I don't have in Kofo, any friends, the University of Ghana Medical Center. I don't have in Kofo during this COVID period. Ajimama Nukrano. And also home base our hospital no or yare ya coverage no e ho no koda e bisa no say okohome minim baabi a ye home your hospital hotels akase e ho na admama no anya baabi asa University of Ghana Medical Hospital no so okohome but nyame ncha de no sa hospital no so home bia no sa hospital the stone that was rejected became the head cornerstone and na ji admama no nkwa na otiase and na ga East Hospital and me anameye Gapoha Bochema. You see Maritime Hospital. And a year hospital Cassia, Edgy in Nipa Enqua. Into your per se, you saw from California, they don't say the NDC is not against hospitals. Okay. We build hospitals and we will never speak against the building of hospitals. Okay. It's your better in your Bono Nasi. Na Akatos, the Commissioner, na 2024, Wabun Kaye.
Let us say the national chairman of the biggest opposition party, and they say, Elder, Anna Ote Nankano. Yadesi, Nanyakupa Yadoma Yatwas. We begin the Honorable Nana Poku PSCFR Service, the Radio Commander 1. Na technical team no Abba Juma. Sie Kwasi Joshua, the executive producer, Ayapa Kwasi, Mr. Manu, and Afe above K, Justice, and a chief technician. UTV for also at the call live. Yangopo ya Duma, the best answer SHBU. Peace, love.